the Lions sign another veteran defensive lineman. This time it comes in really because of an injury, but we signed Bruce Irvin a week ago. He comes in, makes an immediate impact for only playing, I think, 11 or 12 snaps. He was right in there for a sack, actually even put Derek Carr out of the game. So now the Lions are looking at another veteran lineman. And this one is a defensive tackle, and it comes because of Aleem McNeil. Aleem McNeil's injured. So there's a roster spot open. The Lions go sign another D tackle. Now, this is crucial because the Lions need something from the defensive tackle position. Aleem McNeil is the best player. So now it's a little concerning. So the Lions go out and they sign, let's look at it here. Here we go. Tyson Alualu, and he's going to replace Aleem McNeil. But so are we expecting him to come in and just shock the world and be this greatest player ever? No, but what we are hoping is that it just provides something. And the Lions were in need of signing, in my opinion, a defensive tackle anyway. But this gives them reason to, is because Aleem McNeil's out. But we'll look at the roster here again, and you'll see that, man, the other guys, Bugs, Levi, just they're healthy scratches. Broderick Martin was another one, a rookie, healthy scratches. And so the fact that they go out and replace Aleem right away shows they just don't have confidence in those guys even. So Aleem McNeil was having the best season of his career and could miss time because he got banged up in week 13. So now it's not a season ender, but it's going to be a few weeks before he gets back. So according to NFL Network, the Lions are signing Tyson Alualu to the practice squad as McNeil struggled in the second half of the contest against the New Orleans Saints. Remember, he went back in there, but just wasn't the same. He was selected by the Jags in the first round of the 2010 NFL draft after playing collegiately at California. So this guy is older. He's been in the league for a while. After a stint with the Jags for 2010 to 16, so 7 years, he was signed by the Pittsburgh Steelers in 2017. He made his debut in Pittsburgh during the season opener, 21-18 victory of the Cleveland Browns, recorded 5 tackles. In 2021, suffered a fractured ankle, limited his production. Also was COVID type stuff in 2020, 2021. And so you're getting a dude off the street here that has not played, hasn't done a lot in a while. And so, again, are we expecting him to come in and shock the world? No, but we needed something, kind of like the Bruce Irvin thing. Guys that are sitting around right now, obviously, they're sitting around for a reason. They're older, injuries, you name it. But at this point in the season, the Lions need something on the defensive lineman side on the defensive line, because let me show you here kind of the snap counts and some of the things that you can really get a peek into why the defensive line is such a problem. So we'll look at it here, and boy, I tell you, it's like, why, Brad Holmes, as I pull this up, Brad Holmes has done a lot of really good things, and I still think he did the generally an okay thing this trading deadline. But we were all saying we need a defensive lineman and we need a corner. None of that he got, but he's getting guys now after the fact in form of signing guys, which is fine. But what you missed out on some real talent. But in order to get that talent, you had to give up draft picks. And Craig did a great video on this. The other guy on the channel that does this channel made a great point about draft picks and how valuable those are if you have a good drafter. We do. So you don't want to give up draft picks for older veteran guys. That's a bad that's a bad deal and not something you want to do. But it just felt like, would have been nice to do that. So here we go. Snap counts. And we looked at this the other day, and you can really see tight ends. No, that's not what we want. We want the defensive side. Let me get down to it. So defensive ends. First, you look at defensive ends. You've got these top 3 guys, and then after that, Bruce Irvin played 11 snaps, made an impact, but he got more play than Aquara brothers and Charles Harris, who have just, this highlighted section here has just been very, very disappointing for the Lions team, and we needed something out of these guys. We're not getting it. And then the other one, you look at D tackle here. Aleem McNeil's been our go-to guy. He's getting 70-80% of the snaps almost every game. He's in there a lot. And then we've just done this rotational thing between Benito Jones. Bohanna gets called up because Bugs has been inactive really from the start of the season. Uh, Broderick Martin, a third round pick, he got in, but just got destroyed against the Raiders. Levi, it's good to see that he's healthy, but he's just not able to provide an impact. So this defensive tackle spot, these five guys, nothing. Just giving us not much. And again, Bohanna's had some plays. Benito Jones, I'm not saying nothing, but my point is outside of Aleem McNeil, the defensive tackle position, which we really need, you got to have some impact. And that's why I go back to the defensive side of the ball. Everybody's on that. What's going on? What's going on? It's the defensive line. We just don't have the playmakers, the penetration, the disruption that we had even a year ago with guys like John Kaminsky. Like, look at the Kaminsky disappeared. Aquara brothers, Charles Harris. It's just been frustrating to see that the defensive line. So, will this new guy provide any sort of anything for us? I don't know, but it's something. It's something. Shake it up. Add a guy. Do something, and so it's good to see that they are. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this, and we'll see all of you on the next one.